The mists of time obscure the figure of King Arthur, a name whispered across centuries, a legend woven into the very fabric of British identity. But how much of the Arthurian tale is rooted in historical reality, and how much is the shimmering product of myth and imagination? We embark on a journey not just through time, but through the layers of truth and fiction that shroud this enigmatic king. The romantic image of Arthur, the valiant knight, the noble leader wielding Excalibur, is firmly entrenched in our collective consciousness. Yet the historical evidence for his existence remains elusive, a tantalizing puzzle with only fragmented pieces. The annals of the 5th and 6th centuries, a period shrouded in the shadows of the post-Roman collapse, offer few clear glimpses of a king who commanded such legendary influence. We must delve into the murky waters of early medieval history, sifting through scraps of information, interpreting ambiguous texts, and acknowledging the limitations of our knowledge. Some historians suggest that Arthur might have been a Romano-British leader, a figure who rallied his people against Saxon invaders. Perhaps he was a successful warlord, his victories embellished over time, transforming him from a regional commander into a pan-British king. Others propose that Arthur was a composite figure, a legendary amalgamation of several historical individuals, their deeds and attributes merged into a single, larger-than-life persona. The very name Arthur itself is open to interpretation, potentially derived from various Celtic roots, each carrying its own symbolic weight. This ambiguity only adds to the mystery, fueling speculation and debate among scholars. The earliest written accounts of Arthur are found not in official chronicles, but in poetic narratives such as Gododdin, a Welsh poem that hints at a heroic figure who fought valiantly against the Saxons. These early texts, however, lack the detailed biographical information that historians crave. They are more concerned with celebrating the heroic ideals associated with Arthur than with providing a factual record of his life. The poetic license employed in these narratives complicates any attempt to disentangle fact from fiction. The true rise of the Arthurian legend can be traced to the 12th century, with the works of Geoffrey of Monmouth. His Historia Regum Britanniae dramatically expanded upon the existing Arthurian narratives, adding elements of romance, magic, and fantastical events. Geoffrey's account paints a vivid picture of Arthur not just as a warrior king but as a charismatic ruler who established a powerful kingdom, unified the warring factions of Britain, and even ventured on a campaign to conquer Gaul. While Geoffrey's work is a literary masterpiece, it's crucial to remember that it's a work of fiction, heavily embellished and possibly deliberately designed to bolster Welsh national identity. Subsequent writers, such as Chrétien de Troyes, further shaped the Arthurian legend, adding characters like Lancelot, Guinevere, and Merlin. These additions transformed the story from a historical narrative into a complex tapestry of love, betrayal, chivalry, and magic. The Grail quests, the battles with giants and dragons, the enchanted forests and mystical creatures, these elements solidified Arthur's place not merely as a historical figure, but as a central figure in medieval romance literature. The enduring appeal of the Arthurian legend lies perhaps in its ability to embody universal themes. The struggle for power, the quest for justice, the search for meaning, these are timeless concerns that resonate across cultures and generations. Arthur's image as a just and noble leader, a champion of the oppressed, continues to inspire awe and admiration. He represents not only a specific historical period, but also an ideal, a vision of what a king ought to be. But what of the physical evidence? Archaeological discoveries have yielded tantalizing clues, but nothing definitive. Some scholars point to the possible location of Camelot, Arthur's legendary capital, suggesting various sites across Britain as potential candidates. The search for Camelot itself is a quest, a reflection of the ongoing fascination with the enigmatic king. The absence of concrete archaeological evidence, however, doesn't necessarily negate the possibility that Arthur existed. The historical record of this period is incomplete, and many settlements and structures from this time have simply been lost to the ravages of time. The quest for the truth behind King Arthur remains an ongoing endeavor. Each new discovery, each reinterpretation of existing texts, brings us closer to a more nuanced understanding of this complex figure. The line between fact and fiction blurs, leaving us to ponder the enduring power of myth and the enduring mystery of a king whose legend continues to captivate imaginations. Perhaps the very ambiguity of Arthur's historical existence is what makes him so compelling. He is a blank canvas upon which we project our own hopes, dreams, and fears, a reflection of our own yearning for heroism, justice, and a touch of magic in a world that often feels devoid of both. The mystery lingers, a silent testament to the enduring power of a legend that refuses to be fully deciphered. The quest, much like the pursuit of the Holy Grail itself, continues, and perhaps that is the most enduring truth of all. The enigma of Arthur is not merely a historical puzzle. It is a mirror reflecting our own fascination with the past, our desire to connect with figures who represent ideals, and our need to believe in stories that transcend the mundane. It is a story that will continue to be retold, reinterpreted, and reimagined for centuries to come, a testament to the enduring power of myth and the enduring mystery of King Arthur. The quest for truth for the historical Arthur continues. And perhaps in that endless search lies the true magic of the legend itself. The whispers of the past, the echoes of a forgotten age, continue to call to us, urging us to seek, to question, and to forever wonder. The legend lives on, and the mystery remains.